Hello and welcome to Verbling. I'm teacher Oakley, and in this class we're going to play a little game to practice forming questions with proper sentence structure. Pretty straightforward. We're kind of playing the simple game Tic Tac Toe. That's a grid with two vertical lines, two horizontal lines. You might have played this when you were a kid. X, O, X, O. Okay. It's kind of, I can't possibly keep track, so it's up to you. We're just going to go in the order that you came into the class, around the grid. See if you can manage to get a tic-tac-toe before the class is over. Okay. That's the idea. Let me welcome you guys to the class. Do a little microphone check. Hello, Heidi again.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome. Hello, Mark again.
Hi again.
Yeah, hi again. Hello, Philip again. Hi, Philip. Hi, Philip. Are you there?
Hi, teacher. Hi, I am. Yes,
Hi,
I am.
yeah. Okay. Hi. Okay, we're good. Alejandro. Mic check, mic check. Hi, Alejandro.
Hi.
Hey, welcome back. And Vienna has joined us for this class. Hi, Vienna.
Hi, hello.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Yep. I'm doing, Vienna. I'm not sure how I'm doing, really. Okay, but anyway, welcome to the class. And hello to Carlos. Hi, Carlos.
Hi, teacher again.
Hi again. Okay, let me throw the grid up on the screen share here, and we will begin. Okay, now here's a tic-tac-toe grid. Two vertical lines, two horizontal lines with different boxes with the beginnings of questions. Your job as we go one by one, we're going to take turns to form a question using the beginning of the question you see on the grid when it's your turn. So, for example, Heidi, starting from going left to right, common English reading order, you're going to start with I wonder. Think about that for just a second while I say hello to Mustafa. Welcome back. Mustafa.
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm still here. I'm good.
Thanks,
Okay.
thanks, Daddy.
All right. All right. Let's see if anybody can actually get a tic-tac-toe. That is 3 horizontal, vertical, or diagonal boxes. We're just going to go randomly. So as people come and go from the class, it could change. The order could change. Heidi, I wonder.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make me a sentence.
Only I wonder. I don't
Yeah.
need to use all words. Only I wonder. I can use only I wonder.
You have to use I wonder, but then you have to form a question.
I wonder.
But I'm sorry, excuse me, pardon me. I'm going to put your questions into the, I'm going to type your questions into the Verbling chat box as we go, by the way.
Question?
Go ahead. I'm
Is
sorry.
it question or only sentence?
Question. It has to be a question.
I wonder. Question. Making question using I wonder, it's very difficult.
Well, I didn't promise it would be easy.
Because only I'm thinking something, right? So how can I make question using I wonder?
Well, Mustafa had a pretty good idea. Many times we make questions, I wonder if.
Yes.
You can use I wonder in an interrogative. I wonder where, I wonder why, I wonder who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if if it will rain tomorrow.
Well, there you go.
But it's not a question.
Well, yes, it is a question. I wonder if it will rain tomorrow. Now, it's interesting. We were looking at questions. Certainly, that is a question. Oh, okay. Oh, it is not a question. Oh, I see what you're saying. I wonder if it will rain tomorrow. It's interesting, but yes, we can make this. Okay, that is a statement. You're right. All right. I wonder if it will rain tomorrow. Okay. Okay. How about, for example, I wonder if he's coming. Okay. No, that's a statement. I wonder who. That's interesting. You're right. Technically, it's not a question, is it?
Yeah.
But it is. But it isn't. Okay.
Teacher,
Yeah.
please give us a synonym of wonder.
Ooh. Wow. That's it. Oh my goodness! I think I need to go back to bed. Okay. A synonym of wonder. I can't. Okay. I really. Can anybody else give a synonym of wonder? Is my brain not functioning? Because I can't imagine a word that means the same as wonder.
I ask myself.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good. I ask myself, I question all my beliefs and understandings, and I imagine if it will rain tomorrow.
Teacher, for example, a question for the first square is possible to say, I wonder why it doesn't work.
Okay, I wonder why it doesn't work. Yes, that's a perfectly. It doesn't work. Yeah, that's perfectly valid. I wonder why it doesn't work. Okay, well, Heidi is correct. Technically speaking, this is not a question, but it is a question. I guess this is a form of an indirect question, as Mustafa was saying. Okay. I've done this class like 6 times, and I just never thought about this.
It's
Yeah.
asking to myself, so
You're asking yourself a question. That's right.
no one answer. No answers.
Yeah, it's a. Do you know what a rhetorical question is? Heidi, do you know what a rhetorical question is? You know what that means?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. When you ask a question, it's frequently done in writing to introduce a topic. For example, why is grass? You may have asked yourself, why is grass green? And then, okay, you explain.
Like poet.
Well, maybe. But anyway, a rhetorical question is a question that you don't really expect to be answered. Very simply, when I say, hey, hello, how are you? I don't really expect you to answer. A common greeting for English speakers, hey, hi, how are you? You don't really need to answer. You're not obligated to answer that question, by the way, when you meet an English speaker and they say, hi, how are you? If you don't say, oh, I'm fine, how are you? It's perfectly okay. Native English speakers say, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? And neither one answers the other one. It's actually a rhetorical question.
Okay, but what about if I if I add a tag question at the end of the sentence, I will make a question, right? Like, I wonder if she's right. Do you?
Well, that's not going to work
Okay.
because we use a tag question. In the tag, it uses. We need to form a tag question with the same auxiliary as in the statement part of the tag question. So there's no auxiliary there. I wonder if she's right. No, I don't know if you can do that. I wonder if I have any money. I wonder if she has any money. No, I don't think it's even possible to form a tag question with I wonder.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought I wonder where was in present simple. Okay, so the tag question should be do you. If I'm talking to you about someone, about Heidi, for example, I wonder if she's right. Do you? Do you think? Do you ever wonder if she's right or not?
Okay.
Do you think
Do you ever wonder if she is right or not? Well, that's not a tag. It's interesting. Yeah, that's not exactly a tag question. That's interesting. But your question mark, I wonder if she is right. Okay, again, remember from our last lesson when we just use am I crazy, when we just use the verb to be, well, okay. We don't need do, first of all. So, a tag question, for example, I am crazy, aren't I? Okay, we can use the verb to be. So I wonder if she's right. Is she? But it still doesn't make sense. You wouldn't use do, first of all.
Yeah, I just thought because when we say I wonder, we usually are talking to another person.
Yes.
And so that's why I thought that it could be used do you because it seems it's implicit that I'm talking to you about someone else.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it's
Okay,
implicit.
it's a kind of complex. Yeah.
I don't know if it is implicit because I frequently say, I wonder what the heck I'm doing.
Okay.
To myself.
Yeah. Okay.
I wonder where my grammar skills went. Oh my goodness. Wow. Loaded with controversy. I wonder, don't I? Yeah, okay, Heidi, that's a good one. I wonder, don't I? Yeah, okay. Technically speaking, I wonder, don't I? Okay, technically, grammatically speaking, there you go. That's possible. But again, it's a crazy question. Wow, it's very paradoxical. It's a paradox question. I wonder, don't I? By saying, don't I wonder, but you already wonder. You're wondering in the question. Oh my goodness. Loops within loops. Infinite loops. Oh my goodness. My brain, it's melting. That's a pretty good one.
I have watched a lesson about this, like how to use, like I wonder, could you tell me? I wanted, do you know? Who knows? And this consists from three parts. Like for example, where is he? This is like simple question. Where is he? If we want to use I wonder where he is. But if we have, for example, another question, like normal question, when does the lesson start? Now, how can we use the wonder? I wonder when the lesson starts.
I wonder
And
when the
if we
lenses
have a
start.
question
Yeah.
like this, is it expensive? I wonder if it is expensive.
It is what? Expensive?
If it is expensive.
I wonder if it is expensive.
Mm.
Okay. Again, I think it's very closely related to rhetorical questions where you don't really expect an answer. You use I wonder to basically you're asking yourself a question. Interesting. I wonder where
I
she
don't
went.
think so. I
What?
don't think so. I'm asking myself. I think you can also ask your another person, not just yourself.
Okay.
Another one. Yeah.
As an indirect question, you mean?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, if I say to someone else, I wonder where she went, the other person would likely answer, I don't know. They would likely answer it as if it were an indirect question. Right? Fair enough. But they don't have to. I wonder where she went. It's not really a direct question. You wouldn't really need to answer. Okay. Anyway, let's attempt to continue here. Let me quickly welcome Tarek to the class. Hello, Tarek.
Hello,
Hi.
teacher. Hello, everybody.
Hi. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? I
Yeah,
am.
almost.
Thanks. Almost. Fair enough. Can you correct me, please?
It's an Arabic name. It's like
Tarek.
Tariq.
Tarek. Is that
Yeah.
better? Tarek. All right.
Yeah.
I need your help, man. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Tarek.
You're welcome anytime.
Okay. All right. Let's attempt to continue. Okay. Mark, your turn. Do you know where you're going to? Do you know the things that life is showing you?
Okay.
Where are you going to? Okay. Form a question with do you know?
Do you know? Uh, do you know how complex the word wonder is?
Yeah. Okay. This is interesting, actually. Yes, that is a correct question. I notice in this question form, we actually have a verb at the end of the question. This can happen. Where is Mark? Do you know where he is? When we start questions with do, it is possible. It is possible to end questions actually with the verb, which is very strange. But there it is. Okay, that is a correct response. Give yourself an X. Do you know where they are? Okay, very good. Interestingly enough, Philip, can you try how often? Make
How,
me a question
how,
with
how often do you teach a week?
Okay. How often do you teach a week? Okay. All right. Okay, that's okay. One thing, Philip, how often?
Yeah.
Notice when I say it, this is usually when natives speak it, we kind of drop the T.
Mm.
Just saying.
Okay.
How often? How often do
Okay.
you go to the movies? So we don't
Okay.
really. Okay, correct pronunciation. You are right to pronounce the T.
How often? Okay. How
Oh,
often?
that sounds much better
Okay.
to
Thank you.
my native ears. No,
Thank you.
thank you. Thank you. I like it when I get to teach English, something I actually know about. Oh, okay. Moving on, Alejandro. Give yourself an X there in that square, Philip. Alejandro, left box, blank, didn't you? Can you make a question with the ending, didn't you?
Didn't you? Okay, yeah. Let me.
Blah, 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 didn't you? Blah, blah, blah. Sorry.
Uh, okay. Uh, she will marry, didn't you?
She will marry.
No.
That's not going to work. Nope. Okay, now this is This is what's called a tag question. All right, and in the tag question, let me just a little background, basics of a tag question. A tag question consists of a statement and a tag. If the statement is positive, I am crazy, then the tag will have to use the same auxiliary, or in my example, the verb to be in the negative. I am crazy, aren't I? If I can do it the opposite way with a negative statement, I am not crazy, am I? Okay. Whatever the auxiliary is in the statement will be the auxiliary you use in the tag. I have $3. I have $3. No. Here, have. Have is the main verb. Okay, that's a very confusing example. I have $3, don't I? So I have to use do. Wait, let me pick another verb tense. He is coming, isn't he? So is coming is the verb. The auxiliary is is. He will come, won't he? Do you see? So if I'm going to use didn't you, I have to use just a past tense simple verb. In the statement. Okay? Alejandro? Are you with me? So the statement, the blank, needs to be a simple sentence. Well, whatever. Needs to be a sentence using the main verb as a past simple verb. Yeah. Well, obviously, and the subject noun has to agree with the subject noun in the tag. So you need to use you, past tense verb, maybe object noun. Okay? Alejandro, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. So you, past tense verb. Any past tense verb. Give me one.
Book.
What? Verb. Action word, past tense. You. Give me, Alejandro, give me a past tense verb. Any past tense verb. I don't care. Alejandro, are you there?
Yes. Married.
You married. Give me an object noun. You married what?
Yesterday.
Okay, you married yesterday, didn't you? There you go. You married a chicken, didn't you? You married my sister, didn't you? Okay, that's it. You, past tense verb. You read a book, didn't you? You killed a cockroach, didn't you? All right. There you go. Do you see it now? So when we make the tag, we need that auxiliary for two reasons, double reasons. It's a question and it's a negative. Okay, that's it. Okay, Vienna. Middle question. Who blank him?
And who blank him? That
Who what? What?
no, the what? Who is him? Who was him?
Who is him? Who was him? No, that won't work. Okay, that won't work. And And here is why. Let me explain why, Vienna. You can't say who is him. Excuse me, because you know, him is you. Him. uh, we can't ever use him as a subject noun, a pronoun, because him is an object pronoun. So, for example, I can't say him is crazy, right? I would never say that.
Okay.
I can't say him is crazy. I would say he is
Okay.
crazy.
Yes, yes.
Right, because him is an object noun. The action happens to him. So there's got to be an action happening to him. So I need a main verb with an action.
Okay. Okay.
Right, because it's an object pronoun. That's right.
After.
Who? Okay, what? Again? I think you got it.
After, you say after verb with action. We use him, here, her. Okay.
It could be a stative verb, I guess. It doesn't have to be a dynamic action verb, but yeah. Who? Go ahead. Give me an example. Go for it.
Okay.
Deanna?
Yeah, I think. I can't remember any verbs of action. Right.
Okay. What are the many things you can do to a person?
No, I can't remember anything. Help me. I can't remember anything.
Help me. Who helped him?
Who helped?
Who helped him? What are the many things you can do to a person? You can help them, you can torture them, you can kill them, you can hit them, you can smack them, you can trip them, you can push them, you can pull them, you can knock them over. Okay. Lots of things you can do to people. Actions do to people. Okay? That's the idea. Who killed him, who fed him, who eat him. Oh, okay. Could be, all right, those are all action verbs, right? But it is possible here to also use stative verbs. It's interesting because when we use an action or dynamic verb, okay, action verbs are called dynamic. Swim, run, walk, fly. Those are actions. You're actually moving around, you know. Okay, there's many things we can do to people. All right, but notice when we think about that, they're all positive. I mean, they're all past tense. Who killed him? Who ate him? Who beat him? Who? Okay. Notice that they're all in the past tense. What's interesting is we have to notice that we have to do that when we use a dynamic or action verb. However, let's think about if we use a stative verb. A stative verb is a verb that just describes the state of being. The sky is blue. All right, that's the state of the sky. That's what existence it has. My clothes are clean. Okay, that's the state my clothes exist in. Notice other stative verbs describe our feelings. Love, like, hate. If I use a stative verb here, who hates him? Who loves him? I can use present tense. I can use past tense. Who loved him? Who hated him?
Okay.
Interestingly. I can use future tense. Who will love him? However, if I'm going to use a dynamic verb, I'm pretty much stuck. Oh, no. Who will? Okay. Who will kill him? Who kills him doesn't make sense. I can't really use present tense. I can use future, or I can use past. Doesn't make any sense. It's interesting. Okay, anyway, let's move on. Carlos. Excuse me.
Excuse me. May you help us?
Excuse me. Again,
May
might you help us?
may you help us?
May you help us? Well, that's interesting. Well, that's interesting. Excuse me. May you help us? Well, that's. You guys are just throwing me conundrum after conundrum. That's interesting. You would never say that because we use may to ask permission. You know, may I go to the bathroom?
Okay.
May I have a glass of water? You wouldn't ask somebody for permission to help you. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be a little
So
odd.
it's correct say, excuse me, could you help us?
Yes. Excuse me, could you help us?
Okay.
Certainly. Yeah, okay, there you go. Excuse me, could you help us? All right. It's interesting because when you said may, I was thinking we usually can use may or might interchangeably, but then I was thinking, excuse me, might you hail me a taxi? That is possible. But excuse me, may you hail me a taxi sounds completely bizarre. No, you use may to ask for permission to do something.
Okay.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, another tag question. Mustafa.
Okay. Orange eye.
Blank, aren't I?
I am cool. I am cool. Am I cool? Aren't I? Am I cool? Aren't I? No.
The beginning has to be a statement, Mustafa, so it has to follow regular sentence, subject, verb, object, sentence order, construction order.
I when I attend
I. Okay.
oh
We got the
okay,
subject
just a
now.
second,
I.
teacher.
Gotta be I. Yeah.
Yeah, I am looking good. Aren't
I.
I?
I looking
Am
good.
looking good. I am looking good.
Well, there we go.
Aren't I?
You need your auxiliary am. I am looking good. In that sentence, because you're using present participle looking, you need I am. I am looking good, aren't I? What is up here, Mustafa? How come I can use are with I? I can't do that in a sentence. I are smart, aren't I? I are smart? What?
No. You cannot.
You can't do that. How come I can use the tag aren't I?
They. You have to use they. They are looking good. Aren't they? Aren't? I confused teacher. I was confused.
Yeah, right? It's confusing, isn't it? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Okay, here's what you could alternately do. How about you said I am looking good. Am I not? You could actually form your tag, am I not? The problem is, because you're forming a question, you have to have the auxiliary first. Okay? All right? The auxiliary needs to be first in the question. have you been to France? Okay. Are you coming to dinner? Whatever. So in this case, think about what you really, really, truly need to say is, am I not? I am looking good. Am I not? However, if you want to form a contraction, you can't do it, right? There is no contraction I not or am I. It is I am, I'm.
Mm.
Yeah, you can't do it. So because it's impossible to form a contraction in this tag, it is very common in English to use this contraction, aren't I. You may hear, you and all of you may hear this one, but please don't use it, ain't. I'm a human being, ain't I? I'm pretty smart, ain't I? Ain't is a contraction, an attempted, I ain't very smart. I am not very smart. It is a contraction form of am not. However, please don't use it because it is considered to be a sign of low education or low intelligence. It is very frowned upon to use in English, and you make yourself look bad, frankly. But that's what it is attempting to do. It is attempting to contract am with the negative not. There is no possible way to do it. So that's why we're stuck with aren't I. Okay. But anyway, it's a little bit of an exception there. Any questions about that? Anyone? It's a little bit confusing. It's a little bit of a weird.
Yes, you say aren't I is the same ain't I.
Sorry, Vienna? Aren't I?
Yes, it's the same if I say ain't I. It's the same. Aren't the concept is the same.
Yeah. Well, it's the same concept of am I not. That's really what it is.
Okay.
Nossa, tava com a câmera ligada.
Okay. Moving on. Moving on. Okay. Tarek. Tarek, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Great. Please form me a question using how long.
Okay. How long have you been teaching English, teacher?
I don't remember that far back, Tarek. But I first taught a triceratops sitting on a giant mushroom. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, that is a perfectly good question. All right, that one was too easy, but you're new to the class, so we'll let you go with that.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, that's good. How long have you been teaching English? Very good. Very common to use present perfect or even present perfect continuous with how long. Of course, we're going to use those verb tenses because they indicate something that started in the past to now. So, very good. You got it. Good job. Let me talk to Fran. A student that just entered while I wasn't looking. Sorry, I can't see your entire name, but it starts with Fran. Can you say hello to me and tell me your name? Fran?
Hi, teacher.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Franceli.
Francely?
Yes.
That is a cool name.
Okay,
Okay,
thanks.
Fransley,
Thanks
where are you
very
from?
much.
Are you from France?
I'm
That would
from
be great.
I'm from Brazil, teacher.
Darn it! You should move to France. I'm Fransley from France. That would be cool. I almost changed.
Yes.
I'm an American. I live in the Philippines. I'm really considering changing my name to Philip. I'm Philip from the Philippines. Anyway.
Yes, but yes, I agree with you, but I'm not French. Okay,
Okay.
okay, interesting.
Fransley, let's get to work here. I need you to form a question using the beginning here. Where do you think he?
So difficult, teacher, for me.
Oh, you can do it.
But okay, where do you go?
Okay. No. The whole thing here in this right-hand box. Where do you think he?
Okay, I need to do the end of the sentence.
That's right. You got it.
Okay, that's right. Okay. Um, where do you think he do it?
Where do you think he do it? Well,
It's
okay.
possible, no?
It's darn close to possible, but here's the thing. He do. Can we say he do? He do something? He, she.
He does something.
Yeah, okay. So how about that, Francelli? Where do you think he does it? That works. That works.
Yes.
Yes. Where do you think he does it?
Yes.
But of course, of course I can't help but wonder, does what? I have a really vivid and wild imagination, Francelli. So you really, okay. All right. No, it's fine, Francelli. That's fine. Where do you think he does it is great.
Okay.
But I'll go to bed tonight thinking about what is he doing.
Yes. It's like I need to complete. Do you know or not?
No, you got it. Nope. You're done. You're done until we come around again. Okay.
It's like
We go around and around.
Do you know to sing, for example?
Well, no, hang on, Francelli. We're going to go to the other students now and maybe try to see if we can go around at least one more time. Looks like no one's going to get tic-tac-toe because no one's going to get 3 chances. You know what? So I don't even care about the tic-tac-toe here. I just don't even care. I'm going to get rid of it. No one's going to get tic-tac-toe anyway. Heidi, back to you. I'm just going to make up stuff as I go along because I'm the teacher and I can. Heidi, are you there?
Yeah.
Can you start a question with if?
If?
Yeah.
It's very.
Oh.
If you won a lottery, what would you use? What would you buy?
Oh, okay. It's easy for you. That'd be very difficult for many of my students. I thought it would be more challenging, but okay, very good. What would you buy if you won? Okay, what has Heidi done? She has given a perfect example of the second conditional in a question form. So very good. Notice the construction here. I want to point this out. If you won in the if or the condition clause, she has past tense. Yesterday I won of the verb. And in the result clause, she uses the hypothetical use of the future tense would. Because it is a hypothetical question, this is absolutely correct construction of the second conditional in the question form. Good job. It was easy for you, but for a lot of students it might be quite challenging. Okay. Okay, Mark, your turn. I want you to try to form a question which starts with of which. This is a little weird. I'm going to try to think of as weird things as I can to make you guys make questions. Mark, of which? Mark, are you there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of which?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a tough one.
Yeah. you guys been torturing me all day with your grammar questions that I've been having a really. You guys are challenging me. I like that though. It's great. So I'm going to challenge you back here in the last 10 minutes if I can. Of which, Mark, can you do it? I'll help you out a little bit. Of which?
But I have to start with of which. I think it must be on the sentence. Yeah.
It is possible to form a question with of which, but you're going to
let
have
me
to.
try. Correct
Okay.
me if I'm wrong.
Okay. Shoot.
Of which she was most afraid.
No. You're on the wrong track here. You're creating an adjective clause. We're trying to form a question. So here, let me help you out. Of which you need a group, because you're going to ask. Okay. You need a group. You need a collective noun as a subject.
Something like of which actors you were talking about, or were you talking about? It's kind of weird,
Yeah. Oh, okay. How about this?
Of which football teams do you like most?
Well, that's not quite it. How about this? Of which family does she come from?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a little weird. It's like you're. Yeah. Okay. If you can see it, of which family does she come from?
Of which verb link teacher were you? Of which verb link teacher do you like most? Can I say something like that?
No, it has to be some kind of collective noun. Of which website did you get the information from?
Okay.
It's kind of like from which. It is like from which. Okay. Actually, from which sounds. From which family does she come from? From which website did you get the information? Okay. It's like from. It actually sounds better to use from. I think of which is like a of which. Okay, Heidi, good. Of which of those girls? Of those girls. Yeah, you could say that. Okay, so you're picking one from a group. That's the idea. From which, okay.
Why mine is wrong, teacher?
What's that?
Why mine is wrong?
Why yours is wrong? Oh,
yeah.
Of which football teams do you like most? Of which? I'm trying to think of how to make it right. Football teams, that's a plural verb. So instead of which family did she come from, of which people, okay, of which... of which football team? It's plural, first of all. Mustafa, of which football team do you have a favorite player? Not
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Okay. Heidi's is okay because she says those girls. So she's making it one group. So when you say from which, okay, of the group, of which country does he come from? Yeah, Arzo, wherever you are, that one works as well. Okay, moving on. Let me challenge Philip. Philip, make me a sentence from shall I? Shall I? Philip, are you there? Philip 1, Philip 2, Philip 3. Okay, Alejandro, let's have you try it. Shall I? Alejandro? No?
Yes, yes. Okay, here.
Okay. Shall I?
Shall I go to the supermarket?
Okay, if you want to. All right. All right, that was too easy. Very good. You got it. Shall I go to the supermarket? Okay.
No,
Vienna?
I'm around, teacher.
Oh, there you are. Okay. Uh, okay, fine. Philip, can you form a sentence beginning with do you mind?
Do you mind if I ask you a favor?
Do you mind if I ask you a favor?
Yes.
No, I don't mind. Okay, very good. All right. I guess those are too easy. All right. You got it. Okay. Vienna?
Yes.
All right. I like your picture. It's very cute. Okay. So I want you to form a sentence starting with your dog.
With my dog. Okay. With my using my or using yours.
Your dog.
Okay. No, I'm scared. Uh, your dog is so big for living in a small house. Hello? Your
Hello.
dog so big. Your dog is so big for living in your small house.
Okay, but that's not really a question. Your dog is so big.
Sorry.
Well, I don't know for to live in your small house. What I was trying to get you to do, kind of backdoor reverse engineering. I was trying to get you to use a tag question. Your dog is so big, isn't he? Yeah. I was trying to see if you figured out that if I'm giving you a statement to start out with to form a question, you pretty much have no choice but to form a tag question.
Your dog brave.
Okay. Is your dog brave? Well, okay. Is your dog brave, Vienna?
No.
New. That would be a new. Okay. All right, Carlos.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Okay. I want you to form a question starting with in what condition? Oh, tough one.
In one.
What condition?
Wait.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Wait.
Okay.
In what condition? I don't know.
That's a tough one. That is a tough one. I think that's a tough one.
In what condition you give me my dress?
In what condition did you
give me
give
my
me?
dress?
Okay. No, that doesn't quite work. Okay. In what condition do you prefer? No. Anybody? We've only got a minute left. Can anybody make a good question with in what condition?
You leave your home?
Sorry? Mustafa?
Can I say you leave your home? In what condition?
You leave your home?
You leave your home?
Yes.
No. This is a little bit of a trick here. I have to use did. In what condition did you find the dead body? Okay, condition meaning what state? In what condition did you
I cannot use do, so we have to use did. Okay.
Oh yeah, no, you could use do. In what condition do you I don't know. Do you leave your bedroom every day? In what condition do you think? In what condition do you leave your home? Yeah, okay, that would work. Yeah, okay, you're right. In what condition do you leave your home?
Teacher.
In what condition
Yes.
do you have a car?
Not do you have a car. A condition means the state you leave it in. The condition is wet, dirty, clean, dry, ripped, torn. Okay, that's a condition. Disrepair, a condition of disrepair. Something is wet, it's dirty. That's the condition it is in. Okay. Okay. Did somebody else have a question before?
It's okay if I say what condition do you prefer?
It's okay for me too, teacher.
Hang on, Francine. Vienna, one more time. I'm sorry. Didn't hear you.
Yeah. I asked if it's good when I say in what condition do you prefer learning? Use the verb in action.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you asked that. You see, it's a little bit different. We would say under what conditions? Under what conditions do you like to learn English? Like one-on-one in the classroom, live, online. Under what conditions? So what circumstances? Okay, not appearance or what is affecting the thing, but what circumstances? We change it. Under what circumstances or under what conditions? Like that. Okay, so we'd have to say under. Good question, though. All right.
Teacher, that's the question.
Yeah.
Under, maybe we can use do or did, but in, maybe you must use did, I think.
Well, it makes a lot more sense. I think you can use do, but it's really hard. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In what condition do you leave your house when you go to work every day? It's almost necessary to add extra phrasing to reinforce that you mean a regular, everyday, habitual condition. It's a little difficult. Yeah. Otherwise, it's going to be confusing.
I'll play just a personal question.
Mark, what's that?
A personal question for you. What condition is your brain after so many hard grammar questions?
Yeah, it's under the condition I'm going to go have lunch and not think one even tiny little molecule of thought about grammar for the next hour at least. Thanks a lot, guys. And Brian out there, under no conditions will I lend you $1,000. No, zero sum, never. Okay. Bye, everyone.
See ya.
Thanks a lot.
Bye. Thank